Guess I forgot there was intermissions. Wow, the trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, because I know everything. What? Know everything? There hasn't been any cameras around, so that's interesting. No, everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He's basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors. Betrayed? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It's obvious, right? Right, you guys? You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you a whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. Oh, class trial resume. I assumed we could walk around. Guess not.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there's one thing we do know.
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
What? I agree, Monodam.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Really? Did you?
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time? Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay back and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner.
I mean, I hope it is him. But, don't think
Or
it is.
all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... the security sensor going off.
I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive.
Yeah.
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who
Okay.
set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
That's an evil face.
Huh?
And I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when Mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take out the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each other. Near each door, I mean.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
We have... Well, I guess we don't have
No,
photos of that.
I didn't check.
Or do we?
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have
I
lied
have no
about
idea.
setting the sensor?
It is interesting though.
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor
Okay, that's an interesting theory that I didn't think of.
to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
Someone did move the bookcase
See, sneaky little fucker.
because they were it was closing as they. No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. But I gotta do something. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please set your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. You can use the silencer with A to shoot down the white noise. Ah, okay. Why'd you do that? Because now it doesn't make it easier. Just get additional time. Sounds good. What do we got? Receiver on Shuichi, rear entrance.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right. I have evidence that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the
How do I
alarm.
know? Hang on,
So
let's
when
look at the indoor
Kaede-
photos. Hang on, maybe there's a photo of it. No, I guess not. Rear entrance photos. No. Sensor was placed on the so in case someone moved it. What was the other?
Heard the sensor go off.
Lookout
She
classroom.
figured someone had tried to move
Oops.
the book.
So Shuichi left briefly to go check the basement and tour together the entire time until there's
Case.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
So
The security sensor
I'm
was
not sure about
armed,
this then.
but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
sure.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, apparently that was right. No, it's just a random guess.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Ah,
Oh, that? Pfft, easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see,
need to spend more time with
Shuichi
Kier.
can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver.
Okay.
However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
And yeah, all the photos were actually him turning off the cameras prior to anyone entering the room. No, that doesn't make sense because it took photos of people entering the room. Never mind.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess
I
it's
agree.
not impossible.
But so is every case in these games.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Do you know who the culprit really is?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
It's about to happen.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. Protect everyone. I need to take control of this debate. Even if it means I have to lie to do it. You hear that? A lie. Now, I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there is no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there'll be times in a debate you have to lie. Before you have to refute the lies, but now you'll have to lie yourself. Okay, this is a bit more interesting. Here's how it works. Like a truth bullet, like a normal non-stop debates. But when you hold Y, truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Okay. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury. Statement that paints over the truth with lies. While a lying influence gauge will drain, a successful lie will restore it. If you miss with your lie bullet, you'll take damage. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. What does that mean? Thank you muchly. So,
Let's go over the case one more time.
oh, so I'm gonna lie and say I had the receiver.
Security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
I'll turn this lie into the truth. Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
Wow.
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? certainly have, at least.
Look how creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
No.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
I do like him though. Despite him causing crap.
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is class.
Oops.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
Why aren't they suspicious of Kaede?
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome.
Like how
It
H in
seems
his
our
was
opinions
capitalized.
are on opposite ends.
This is a god.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on! Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own, more phenomenal trial grounds!
Everyone has to vote for the same person though, right?
Trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Yeah, either way, we have to do something. Can't vote for Shuichi, because he's definitely not the culprit. Vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. Sounds like this. Debate scrums are perfect. In a debate scrum, you'll be split into two teams. Then, you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statement don't match. Okay. So time, posing subject keyword. Yep. So the subject, keyword. Confirm. Statement select. Fast forward, make argument. Okay, so this one's fairly simple buttons. Match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. Okay. Your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. If your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword with that, press Y to argue the same keyword. Okay, sounds good. What? Interesting. Hover podiums. Is Shuichi the culprit?
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
I mean,
Rota,
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito,
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
this is interesting.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time.
Hirumi,
I mean, you
Both
just
of
read
them were
ahead.
together when the receiver went off.
So you look for the word receiver or liar? Which one?
Shuichi had the receiver.
Receiver.
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's.
I'll do
And
it.
liar.
We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Whoops, wrong button. Whoops. Whoops. I was expecting the button to change. Full counter. How good.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice.
Because I'm the
And if
culprit.
that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen. Even
If it cost me my life. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
God.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
no way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi,
Here we go.
answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door just before the murder.
Yeah, the flash.
I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
Yep.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the
Somehow there's
bookcase
more than 30 seconds between these two photos.
The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
I mean, it's a bit obvious.
Confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
I mean, it's in both pictures, but sure. Let's see, Shuichi knows. Camera flash.
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
The flash?
Yep.
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, the other one was turned off prior.
This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
Yep.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since...
Whoops.
A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here.
Yep, to lure him to the camera.
That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
Yeah.
I get it!
Of course you get it, you placed it.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera.
Yep.
But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
I mean, it's obvious, but sure.
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
Dun dun dun. Wish I didn't
No doubt about it.
think about it so early. This would be an awesome twist.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi.
Yep, you just killed an innocent person.
You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
So now we play as Shuichi.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do.
Yeah.
That's so cool. It's cool, but... I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
Okay, so he'll carry on trying to find it. It's good story points, but yeah, I just wish I didn't predict it so early.
Kaede is the culprit. Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait! Did she really...
Yep.
Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Psh, come on, guys. Like I could.
So what's...
When Rantaro was murdered,
then?
I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Now we get to the standard type of trial ending.
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
Yep.
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
Yep.
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. But I can't back down. Do they psychically communicate that to each other? I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. Pew 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 pew.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed,
Promotional video.
I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never
It's on full volume until the murder occurred. Okay, now it doesn't. Oh.
saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
Yes.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
Huh.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw
Contradiction
Rantaro.
there. Although.
Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Maybe?
That's wrong!
He was killed in the library, but the culprit wasn't in the library. I think that's what it was trying to imply.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Wait. You're not saying she rolled it through... No. Surely not.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She didn't make the books into like some sort of tunnel or whatever. I assume she just placed it at the top of the bookcase and she strapped down the camera so hard so that they would sort of shake it.
She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Nah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. Place you roll the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. I mean, it literally says vent on the preview right there. Keyword, letter orb, flash spot time. When each is use a keyword, you'll be thrown to Hangman's Gambit version 3.0. Objective of this is to select the letter orbs in the right order to create the word. Fast forward, show hide, flash spot, get letter orb. What's flash spot? Read the illuminated letter orbs, okay? Oh. Okay, so there's no saving letter orbs this time, it's just selecting them in the right order. Pew. Oops. Oops. There we are.
I see now.
Complete.
The classroom's vent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
Yep.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
It is amazing how well she timed that.
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
No, I already know the answer to that as well. This was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I'm remembering correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it, how could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. Said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. Bum bum bum. Textbooks.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Impossible!
It's not like it started rolling on its own and fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Oh. I didn't realize this was meant to be a...
What if Rantaro's
consent.
corpse moved on its own?
So I should have done it
Like he was standing under the
rolling,
vent when the
the ball
shot
rolling
hit
on
his
its own.
head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
That's right.
It fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head?
It's not like it rolled on its own.
Possible!
It started rolling.
I agree. It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Yep.
It rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
Yep.
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Alright, that's right, someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. Mew.
That's it!
Did she take those photos at the top of the bookshelves?
Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! with that.
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Sketches?
Then let's look at it.
Can we just not
Maybe
look at the
we all
photos?
find clue.
Please, Mia.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one.
Not really, if it saves your life.
Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Okay, good. There it is.
It's just as I thought.
How high
What
was the
is?
ceiling?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh, Shuichi is right.
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
How did she time that so perfectly?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum.
Hmm.
And you did that, right, Kaede?
You did leave that
You
open.
made sure the vent was open.
I pushed the grate into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside. So, how's it look? Could a person fit in there? So she pushed it in to make it angle. Huh. Be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
Let's see that again.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction.
Yep. Down it rolls.
It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction,
The timing of all that.
rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
Had to have been. When did Kaede roll the ball into the vent? Had to have been at just the right time to kill Rantaro. Kaede rolled the shot when Shuichi went to the basement, or when she was leaving the classroom? She was leaving the classroom? Maybe?
That's it! The moment we ran out of the classroom.
Okay, so she didn't tape it down so hard to shake the bookcase. She taped it down so he would stand there for a long enough period of time, struggling with the camera.
When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left,
Shuichi, the receiver. Someone move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede. Shuichi sprints out of the classroom with the determination of the true ultimate detective. Oh, wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
I'm shocked that they didn't hear it bouncing around in the vent.
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions.
Yes.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I could believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit. Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
So she really screwed everyone over. Because if someone did kill someone else and could get out with zero consequence other than murdering someone, then they could have gone for help. Like what's his name said? God, I always forget his name. But now instead no one gets out and she dies. And Rantaro's also dead.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Okay.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? That shot was rolling through the vents.
That's literally what I said.
It would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed, so much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
Whoops. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no!
Whoops.
I refuse to believe that
video's playing
Kaede is the
longer than I thought it
culprit. I still have my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet.
Just
That's wrong! The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast.
Yep.
So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Well, I don't know
Kaito,
how
are you done now?
Kaede would have predicted that.
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
Yes.
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
There's way more books here than I expected. Top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. So move the light out, reorganize the books bit by bit. Geez, there are too many books. Might be too hard to set up a camera here. I thought so. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder. Kaede, you know, you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright. Continue moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Mew. Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Mew changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse, waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him. Including the shot put, like I said at the time.
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Where would she have even hidden it?
Where did she hide it? Gee, I wonder. In a skirt, of course.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there.
Yep.
Despite its weight, It would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
Okay, I didn't think of that, but sure.
Then that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
Yeah, the only thing well, that's like the one thing I didn't predict. I assumed it was on top of the bookcase, and then the camera strapped down on the bookcase. When he tried to grab it, shook the bookcase, causing the ball to fall. But yeah.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
Because no one was murdered at that point.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know?
Unfortunate isn't the word I'd think, but...
She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
What's a quick change?
Wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't the target.
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
She could just solve all this just by explaining herself.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I think she knows her truth.